Let's get one thing clear. You need Bitcoin. Bitcoin doesn't need you, right? You've seen Bitcoin appreciate, right? We just recently hit all-time highs. Well, guess what? It's going to continue to appreciate with or without you, right? If you work a job, get paid by the hour or on salary, if you're trying to raise a family or start a family, if you have any hope of retiring, right? You need Bitcoin. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but this system that we're in is rigged against you, right? The price of everything is going up: groceries, rent, gas, tuition, daycare, right? And now compare that to your wages, right? Your wages are barely moving. Your salary is barely increasing, right? You need Bitcoin as a way out. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why you need Bitcoin. And I already know a lot of people are looking at the price of Bitcoin right now and they feel like they're priced out. They feel like they're too late. Well, I'm here to remind you that as long as you have an opportunity to buy Bitcoin, you're not too late, right? But you can't stay on the sidelines for much longer. I've been speaking to a lot of people, and a lot of people are dealing with the same issue, right? They find themselves working harder, but yet they're still falling behind, right? It's hard for them to pay for certain things, or it's getting harder for them to pay for certain things, right? And you have to ask yourself, how is that possible, right? Well, the reason why that is because inflation. It may seem like things are getting more expensive, but that's not really the case, right? What's really happening is our dollars are losing value. So we need more dollars to buy the same shit, right? You see, that's the problem with the dollar. Governments and central banks can print dollars at will whenever they want. But when they do that, they're robbing value from everyone else like us who are holding dollars, right? With Bitcoin, they can't do that, right? That's what makes Bitcoin so different, right? There's only 21 million. That's it. That's all there ever be. And they can't print more Bitcoin or make more Bitcoin whenever they want. So what does that mean? That means Bitcoin is going to hold its value over the long term. With the research I've done over the last 3.5 years, I can confidently say Bitcoin is the ultimate hedge that we have against inflation. And what's beautiful about it is Bitcoin's for everyone. Everyone can participate in it. And I'm going to show you why right now you should be starting to stack some Bitcoin. What if I told you that food has become essentially free for Bitcoin holders? Right? This chart shows something incredible that not a lot of people talk about. By the end of this video, you're going to understand why Bitcoin isn't just an investment, but it's the ultimate hedge against our biggest monthly expenses, or one of the biggest monthly expenses, which is food. So, for sake of clarity, I just want to show you guys how to look at this chart. The blue line represents the price of Bitcoin over time. The red line represents the inflation adjusted price of whatever we're looking at in Bitcoin over time. And the green line represents the absolute price, or the price that we'll see in the real world of whatever it is that we're measuring. So in this case, we're measuring the food price index. The food price index is a measure of the international prices of a basket of 5 food commodities, which are cereals, sugar, vegetable oils, meat, and dairy. This chart is from inflationchart.com and it's measuring food prices against Bitcoin over time. Look at these numbers. So in August 2010, when Bitcoin was trading at 10 cents per Bitcoin, it took 1,100 Bitcoin units worth of value just to buy $108 worth of food. Now, fast forward to August 2015, when Bitcoin was trading at $285 per Bitcoin. We went from 1,100 units of Bitcoin down to just 0.31 units of Bitcoin for the same amount of food. Fast forward another 5 years to August 2020, when Bitcoin was trading at 11,000 per coin. We see that it costs 0.01 Bitcoin units for the same amount of food. In June of this year, 2025, the amount of Bitcoin you needed to buy $128 of food is damn near zero. This time, we're going to look at the price of a Big Mac measured in Bitcoin over time. So in August 2010, Big Mac cost $3.53. Bitcoin was trading at 10 cents per Bitcoin, which means we needed 35 Bitcoins to buy a Big Mac. Fast forward to 2015, the price of a Big Mac rose to $4.29, while Bitcoin was trading at $285 per Bitcoin, which means the price of a Big Mac in Bitcoin dropped from 35 Bitcoin to zero point 0.2 Bitcoin in 5 years. In 2020, the price of a Big Mac rose to $4.82, while Bitcoin was trading at $11,000 per Bitcoin. So the price of a Big Mac in terms of Bitcoin dropped to damn near zero as well. Today in 2025, a Big Mac costs $5.79 USD, while Bitcoin is trading at just under $120,000 USD, which means the price of a Big Mac in terms of Bitcoin is really near zero. Last but not least, we're going to look at the rent, which is the majority of people's biggest monthly expense. And we're looking at the median US rent because the median is the number that's right down the middle when you line up all the rents from lowest to highest. So it gives us a better idea of what a typical renter might actually pay. In August 2010, Bitcoin was trading at 10 cents per Bitcoin. The median US rent was about $1,300 USD per month. Right? This means we needed 13,000.4 Bitcoin in order to pay our rent each month. In 2015, Bitcoin was trading at $285 per Bitcoin. The median rent rose to $1,500 a month, but when priced in Bitcoin, rent dropped from 13.5 thousand Bitcoin to 5.43 Bitcoin. Imagine having your rent drop by 99% in 5 years. Let's carry on. In 2020, the median rent rose to $1,800 a month. Bitcoin was trading at just over $11,000, right? But the median rent when priced in Bitcoin dropped from 5.43 to 0.16 Bitcoin. Finally, we get to 2025. Bitcoin is trading at just under $120,000. The median rent is $2,300 a month. But when priced in Bitcoin, we've dropped from 0.16 Bitcoin now down to 0.02 Bitcoin. Look, I say all that, and I went through all that to say if you want your life to get more affordable, you need to be storing your value in Bitcoin. There's just no way around it, right? Everything else is getting more expensive when you save in dollars. Why? Because you need more dollars to buy the same shit. It's the opposite with Bitcoin, right? Everything's trending to zero. Housing is trending to zero against Bitcoin. Food is trending to zero against Bitcoin, right? We want our life to get easier and cheaper, not more expensive and harder. Bitcoin is not just an investment, it's not a gamble, right? Bitcoin is your lifeboat. And if you don't get on the lifeboat soon, you're going to get stuck or you're going to drown. That's just what it is, right? So, once again, I'm going to say this. You need Bitcoin. Bitcoin doesn't need you. It's going to do what it's going to do, right? But you need Bitcoin because it's going to carry you to freedom. It's going to help you avoid the harsh realities that are coming, right? Life is only going to get more expensive. If you got to the end of this video, I appreciate your time, your attention, and your support. And I just want you to know that Bitcoin is changing my life as I speak to you right now. And I know it's going to do the same for you. So, what I want you to do for me is I want you to like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Matter of fact, I want you to write "Life Gets Cheaper" on Bitcoin. All right, until next time.